What's your favorite memory of Ray Ray?
Man, that's tough. There's a bunch of them. As most people know, Ray Ray was a party animal. And when LaDonna and I would be away from the club, we'd have everybody else keep an eye on him, make sure. Well, Cupcake just brought this up to me the other day. She was running the door and, making sure everything was fine. And Ray Ray was just out of hand that night. He was going nuts. I think it was the Thunder Alley, yeah. So he's going crazy, running around, doing things he shouldn't do. And finally, security's like, man, you're going to have to do something about him. So she called. She goes, I'm going to call Mama and Papa. And he goes, you call them. And so she calls him, and he gets on the phone. He goes, Mama. He's talking to LaDonna. Yeah. He's like, Mama, Cupcake is fired. We're going to fire her. She's got to go. Because they weren't letting him drink anymore or something like
right.
that. But that was just so funny. But there's so many. I mean,
do you remember the first time you met him?
Before we opened the Poorhouse, it was about 15 years ago. He was, I can't remember what show it was. Just met him at a show.
Right.
And I remember because Ray Ray's one to help start a mosh pit, but he will not stay in a mosh pit.
Right.
He was kind of a run-by mosher. Yeah. He'd run by, hit you, and run out.
Smack you.
So he kept doing that, and, I was absolutely jumped in the mosh pit at that time, many years ago. And the first thing he ever said to me was, hey, buy me a beer. So, and
one of many.
I bought him beers that night, and we were good friends ever since. And then he started promoting for our bar and the things that we were doing, the shows, and you'll never find somebody better at the promotions and stuff, because he would pick up a phone. He didn't do Facebook or MySpace or none of that stuff. He would pick up a phone and he would call every single person to let everybody know that there is a show tonight.
Wow.
And everybody needs to come. So.
For many years, that band has been the biggest supporter of not just metal, but rock music. He comes to all my 80s shows, and because he loves to keep it 80s for the ladies. And he always had a ducket for your bucket. Yeah! I could go on forever, and everybody knows that. Seriously, I have a message that he left me on my phone, the one you sent me to. But I have a message that he just wanted to call and say, just checking up and seeing if you're okay, and wanted to let you know that Flotsam and Jetsam's coming, and Metal Church is coming, and Devil Driver, and all these, bands that are coming. I'm like, yeah, I know. And he's like, and I got you a Queen's Ride box set. Yeah. My wife and I have, and no shit, I could feel, giant tubs full of cassette tapes. He loved to go to like the thrift stores, and he would come in and say, I bought this for $1, but I would like to sell it to somebody for $5. He already telling you how much he paid for it. But I never charged Ray Ray to come to my concerts. I gave him free tickets.
Fuck yeah.
I truly love that guy.
Yeah.
I loved him, and he's
Amen.
He's going to be very, very missed. This is a jacket, Nancy, wherever you are, honey. I want to thank you for fixing that up. It's amazing. It's something that that was Ray Ray.
Hell yeah. All day.
He refused to wear a shirt with a collar because he didn't want to look like a yuppie.
All day.
I, as well as everybody in here, could tell millions of stories about this man and what he meant to us. I truly want to thank everybody for coming out. I had a long list of people to thank, but DCF and the Diamond Ballroom and Pro Security and everybody for making this possible. lot of people don't realize everything that goes into putting together a concert like this.
And this happened fast.
Oh God, they were here last night till 1 o'clock in the morning, just putting the stage up and getting the backstage done. And it's, hey, that's what we do. And I want to thank Mark. Good Lord, without Mark, he really put his ass. He did this all night long. He was up here with these guys moving and shaking. Like I said, I got a long list. Bill with Big Bill Productions and Jason B. We all got together and we came up with bands that would play this, and they were always something that meant something to Ray Ray. And honest to God, we could have put 100 bands on this show. It was so damn easy. Everybody. But enough of me. I just wanted to thank everybody for your generous donations and everything that you've done to help, Ray Ray, and we're, of course, giving the funds to his family. And I really, again, I can't thank everybody enough for coming out here and doing what you do, supporting local music. I mean, these are local bands, guys. This is not, some of these guys are, but these are local. And we pull a crowd like this for local music. Reminds me of the old days. But support each other, guys. If there's other bands in the room, support each other. Come out. If they've got a show at some little hole in the wall bar, go see them play. Spend the $5 it takes to get in. Just support each other. Pat builds a scene quicker than Justin Boyd has put together a little montage of pictures and stuff of Ray Ray, and we're going to play a quick video for you guys. And then we'll continue with the music. But I really just wanted to take the time to say thank you for coming out here and doing what you do. And, you guys keep it up. And it's all about Ray Ray. God bless Ray Ray.
Weird restroom banter, or
Bathrooms are always good.
or this one time he took a bunch of stickers from our merch booth and started slapping them on our shoes while we were playing a show. And the first time I ever met him, he thought I was somebody else, and he jumps on my back and he starts just saying, "Holy shit, that was badass." And I was like, just this 19-year-old kid who just moved here, and I didn't know who the fuck, what that was, who any of this, what was happening at all. And
So what's up? This is Zane from Locust Grove, chilling at Ray Ray Fest, the Diamond Ballroom, and I was asked to share a Ray Ray memory. And I'd have to say, I think the thing that sticks out to me most, and it's actually kind of a sad situation that I'll have to live with for a while, but he used to always want my Nuclear Blast shirt. And so every time I seen him, because Anti-Mortem got signed Nuclear Blast, so every time I seen Ray, he'd ask me, he'd be like, "Man, can you get me one of those? I'll pay for it." And I never really got around to trying to help him do that, or really made it, and to me, because the two I had, I never gave to him, because, it was important to me, because I got signed, and it was something I wanted to hold on to forever. But now, that's like, I wish I could go back and give him both. You know what I mean? But that's probably one of my, it's not really a funny memory, but it's just, it sticks out the most to me about Ray Ray. But, he was always full of life. I always, like I said, I did an interview earlier too, and I said the same kind of thing about I never had the chance to hang with Ray Ray outside of the scene.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I'm sure I'd have 10 or 15 funny, really, really great stories, but I just never had a chance, anytime I seen him, it was loud in the concert, and he's like, "Sup, bro, local groceries," or like, "Anti-mayonnaise," So, I don't know, it was cool, man, like seeing him at any time. Even like I said on stage, the Monster Shoot, didn't plan on him coming. I didn't know that he was going to be there. But then when he showed up, it's just like, of course.
Cool.
It's like, of course, and he's like one of the biggest stars in the video, man.
Right.
So yeah, but yeah, dude, Ray Ray's awesome. Yeah, man, keep supporting live music, because that's what he wanted,
Fucking dude in the world. So, dude, how are we gonna fucking remember this dude and go out with a bang? So. This is the way we decided to do it. If you know the words of some of these songs, scream them loud with us.
My name is Cupcake, and my favorite memory with Ray Ray would be when I was 16 to 17 years old. I was at the Green Door in Bricktown on Sheridan, I believe, and it was honestly one of my first couple of shows. And he was like, "Hey, girl," and he put his hand in the small of my back, and he was like, "Do you want to go backstage?" And he was giving me the beer thumbs up, horns up, and so he took me to the side stage, and then the security was like, "No." So we stayed side stage together at one of my first couple of shows at the Green Door. And it was a very cool moment because, you know, after that, he remembered me forever, and I was Cupcake Katie, and I miss Ray Ray, and I love him.
So anyway, I didn't know a lot of people when I moved back, but I'd see this guy at shows, Ray Ray guy. So one day, every time I was there, he's always nice to me, came up, remembered my name. So one day I was like, "Hey man, here's my number. If there's any more shows coming around, give me a call, let me know." Not even 12 hours later, he called me up, asking if I wanted to come over and do some trades with him. I was like, "Trades?" I was like, "Okay." So I gathered up some stuff that, I wanted to trade, went over to his house. This guy gave me a size medium Danzig shirt he wanted for a Carcass album I had. I was like, all right, fuck it. So pretty much from that point on, me and this Ray Ray guy hung out all the time. Pretty much everybody I know from the Oklahoma metal scene is because of this guy. But Ray Ray was always there, wearing his Nightwood shirt, a big bag of stuff he wanted to trade for merch. I think one time he brought Taco Maya, wanted to trade it for a shirt. And of course we did it, man, we loved him.
I'll miss it the rest of my life. All of us in this band will, and we all will. When a local icon like that dies, it leaves a hole. It leaves a void. The void never gets filled, but it's up to us to keep that memory alive. It's up to us to keep that memory strong. It's up to us to keep that love alive, and that memory alive, and not let it die. So remember what this feels like here today. Because a little bit of weird dude, you run around the pit all the time, trying to talk to everybody. What do you got to say to that? Ray Ray, we love you, brother. Thank you for all the good what you did. Thank you for giving your whole life for all of us. The way you did. We love you, man. This song goes out to you. This is off the War Round Out, bro. This is called Demon Seed.
How are you this evening? Let's hear for Ray Ray! Ray Ray was never in a band. Ray Ray never did vocals for a band. Ray Ray never played guitar in a band. Look around you, folks. Look at this. Look at this. All these people here. All these different genres here. Over to a knuckleheaded asshole that would take cheap shots in the pit.
What's up, JB? Who's this? I was like, this is Trish. What's her food name, Ray? And he busted it out with not even thinking. He's like, what's up, tuna fish, Trish? She didn't like her food name at all.